mountain, guys. We call him the Pohaku in Hawaiian. Pohaku means rock. Yeah, he's got all sorts of names, that guy. We have a few other co-workers, other tour guides as well. We like to tease them like, oh, the stunt double for the rock. You know, we call him the pebble. Oh man, when he was here, I'd straight up point him out. Like, yeah, that guy over there that needs a bigger shirt, that's the pebble. The stunt double for the rock. Yeah, no, we're a bunch of clowns out here, guys. Yeah, we're a bunch of clowns, but are we really working? You know, we're having fun while we do our job. Look, I get to interact with about 20 or few folks right now. You know what I mean? So we're winning right now. The other truck is long on, so that means y'all get more time alone at our last stop. Unless he miraculously catches up to us. I doubt it, guys. I doubt it. Now let's take it back in time. We went back to 1992. This is when Jurassic Park was set to actually start production on the island of Kauai. Now, what had happened was, there's a Category 5 hurricane. By the name of Hurricane Iniki, smashes right into that island, September of 1992. 2 years to the same month. 2 years before your fearless leader was born, guys. Right here. 94 is the best year ever, guys. Legends remain, okay? But another legend was made in 93. That was the finished product of Jurassic Park, okay? So because Kauai got pretty much torn up during that storm, everything was postponed. So they had to find another place to finish up maybe 1 or 2 scenes. They had to go back to the mainland and incorporate everything, including the real footage of the storm. So as they're supposed to be evacuating the island, both in real life and in the movie, Steven Spielberg himself sends his crew out into the hurricane to grab that footage. So when they incorporated it into the movie for dramatic effect, you know, he could play around with that timeline as well. So true stuff, guys, all real footage of that storm. What we do have here, though, that they filmed, just to wrap up production, is our Gallimimus scene. So on the right side, you see the red dirt patch right there? Red Dirt Hill, this is Gallimimus Hill. Dr. Grant and Tim and Lex, the Hammond grandkids, they see their first herd of Gallimimus dinosaurs in this area. After that, they come flocking this way, where they run across the road and hide behind the dead tree here on our left. Shortly after, hiding behind the log, the T-Rex comes out of the bushes and eats one of those Gallimimus dinosaurs. Most famous dead tree of all time, guys. Jurassic Park. Yeah. That's the second or third stump double, so we couldn't keep the original tree for 31 years. We tried. So that's not styrofoam either. That's real. Yeah, that's a real tree from this angle. Yeah, just wait. So that was literally the only scene though from the original Jurassic Park. So in total is about 1:37, almost 2 minutes long. But that scene put us on the map. So after Jurassic Park was released in 1993, a year before your fearless leader was born, they put us on the map. So a bunch of other films, you know, when they were scouting and whatnot, especially when they're flying back and forth, like mainland to Hawaii or other pretty international and exotic places, once you find that spot, you just know. So they came here and finished up. Now, next one is from the TV show Lost. Okay, not a lot of folks watch this, and that's totally fine. It tripped me out anyway. Okay, so for those of you that did watch it, this is Hurley's golf course. If you did not watch it, this is Hurley's golf course. Okay, so coming from the first season, after they've crash landed, they're all kind of discombobulated. They don't know where they're at, so that puts more, you know, stress on them. The gentleman on the sign, Hurley. So when they go gallivanting, you know, just trying to figure out what's going on, where they're at. He's the one that finds a set of golf clubs. So when they come back to this area, he sets up a 2-hole golf course, and then, you know, it tries to boost the morale of his plane wreck buddies. Tries. Now, fun fact, that show, all 6 seasons, like, they did have a big part to do here for 6 seasons, but it was also $1.5 million per episode. Per episode. We could have bought the ranch with all that money, guys. Could have bought it from the Judd family. Oh well. Now back to my original, my ancestors, the giant lizards out here, okay? So on our right side, we have 1 of 3 footprints. I'm sorry, 1 of 2.5 footprints from Godzilla. Now, if you're on the left side and you want to stand up and take a look on the right, hey, go for it. Just as long as the truck is not moving, then you guys can stand up and everything like that as well, okay? But this is from the 97 film version with Matthew Broderick. Now, how many of you guys special events watch this movie? Okay, we got a few of us on here, including myself. Love it. Not a lot of people do watch this one. I understand it was made in 97. It's a long time ago. I was 3. So I chose this footprint for everybody to look at because it's more defined in the toe area. Okay, so you can kind of tell this is a footprint, not just a big hole in the ground. Now, furthermore, family, we're gonna pull up a little bit. Okay, we have 1.5 on our left side. Now these ones, they could possibly confuse people. You know what I mean? Like, is that a footprint or looks like a duck print actually? Yeah, so originally, guys, for those of you that did watch the movie, all the footprints were around 5, almost 6 feet deep in general. But you see them nowadays, they're all about 8 foot, almost 2 feet deep. That is for the safety of our humans and the cattle alike. Now, humans, we'll start off with the humans, okay? Those 2-leggers. During the filming, Matthew Broderick fell into the footprint. So he's one of the reasons they got all filled in. The second, our PP, our cattle, who lack night vision like the rest of us humans. They used to fall into all the footprints too, guys. To make a lot of rescues. So to prevent that, everything gets filled in. Bringing us to one of the raunchiest rom-coms here on the ranch. Mike and Dave need wedding dates. So Mike and Dave, 2 Dingleberry brothers on the film, played by Zac Efron, Adam Devine. They need dates for their sister's wedding here in Hawaii. So they find these girls on Craigslist. Craigslist, of all places. Find them, bring them here to an ATV Raptor tour. And lo and behold, guys, we keep them in that same elevation right there because when the stunt guys did it, that's how high they actually launched. So the girls in the movie launched that high as well, but landed successfully after their awesome stunts. The 2 brothers, however, were not so lucky. One of them actually lands on his sister's face one day before their wedding. So super funny movie, super raunchy as well. Definitely not for children, but for adults as well. Next one is You, Me, and Dupree. Did anybody watch You, Me, and Dupree? Solid, neither did I. Let's go. Yeah, bro, I'm being super real with you guys. Very, very transparent. I'm like, no, I honestly did not see it. And, you know, they only had 15 minutes in total of any sort of filming. But what I can tell you, if you did watch it low-key, this is Dupree's 90 shirt that we're on right here. Anywho, moving forward, we didn't see it. We got 50 First Dates. Yes, okay, we've seen this one, I can tell. I know it already, okay? So, those of you who did not see it, we have 50 First Dates. Starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, that's all. Now, we got Willie the Penguin as well. Now, the whole gist of it is Henry, played by Adam Sandler, he sees Lucy at the Kualoa Cafe for the first time. He's got the hots for her, you know, but he also thinks she's kind of weird because she's making waffle houses at the cafe. So one day he goes up to her, he helps her with one of her waffle houses, sticks a toothpick and helps her make a door so the Waffleonians can come in and out, you know. After that though, like, he wants to get to know her furthermore throughout the movie, but then Sue at the diner tells him that she has short-term memory loss, so Lucy's not going to remember him the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So Lucy ends up doing the same thing every day. Kind of like us, we're a bunch of Lucys out here. Like, this is where I stop the truck and say, this is where Lucy stops, busts out her bat, and beats up Ula. Right over here. So she beats him up right here on the side of the road where the cow booth is, and chases him all the way down to the bushes on the far left. She tells him to keep running! Part of the neighborhood watch around here. Hey, Rob Schneider though, gotta give him a lot of credit. He portrayed us locals almost to the T. No, if y'all think I have an accent or anything, yeah, you're probably right. It's called pidgin. Not like the bird, but the language down here, okay? Pidgin. Now, mine and Ellie's uncle once again doing the Rock Johnson, okay? The Pohaku. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. So actually right up top where the coconut palm trees are, that is where they filmed the transportation shed scene, as you can see from the poster board here. Ruby Roundhouse takes the guards out with her dance fighting. Now, she couldn't flirt, but she could fight. Here in Hawaii, that matters. Okay, that counts as something. We must empower her as well. A girl couldn't flirt, but she could fight. That counts. Now, Pearl Harbor, based off of real life events and whatnot. This movie is basically a recollection of all those events and to pay homage to, you know, some of our fallen comrades and soldiers and family members during that time period. So their recollection was pretty accurate of the film. Okay. Now, everybody thinks that, oh, when I say everybody, I mean some other tour guides here. In the movie for Pearl Harbor, the planes flew above us towards the ocean. Meanwhile, Pearl Harbor is actually in the opposite direction. Okay, so that's the only inaccurate part about that movie. They had to add some embellishments in there as well, like, you know, the love story with Kate Beckinsale. I honestly don't mind because she's one of my first wives, so, you know, I don't mind. Now next one, guys, wind talkers. So as we climb up this little hillside here, try to look on this hillside right in front of us. You'll see a leftover cannon on a rock wall. So this was the Battle of Saipan area from wind talkers. So a big diagram that the director created with a small but large sum of $20,000. He built that diagram to properly place all of the extra humans once again for the battle and all of the explosives. So all happening right over here. And some of you guys might have seen the gentleman that was, on the movie. I pointed him out. I was like, oh, he's one of the bushmen in this area. So his name is Staff, and he actually, like I said, he died a couple times, inside the movie, just to do the remakes once again. Now, I don't do this for all my tours, but I like y'all. Again, this is my last tour, so I brought you guys up here. Okay, so this is the real life, filming location for Jumanji. So this is where we had our transportation shed scene right here in the center. Then up on this other hillside to our left here, Kevin Hart and the rest of the gang are all up there, contemplating who's gonna go down and steal the helicopter. That's when they send the sister down, guys. We're around us. Now, fun fact, this area is also called Jumanji. It has become one of our most popular wedding venues as well. It's a popular wedding and party venue, guys, Jumanji. I also want to bring you guys up here because it's such a gorgeous view. Brother, are you getting the support, Jay? Okay, perfect. Champion, I'll be back there. Everybody else, we're getting in 1080. I know it. Hey, 1080 ain't that bad. Up until I got my husband's new TV, I was like, oh, 4K is even better. Wow. Dude, I didn't know this color was real. I don't like this area. 4K or 1080. Still here, guys. Gorgeous out here. So what, the race is truck? Just kidding, guys. Oh, we about to block our way now. Watch this. No, I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. We have babies on the back of this truck. I ain't trying to do some weird stuff, okay? We got babies back there. No, for the safety of the little babies. Never mind the adults, for the babies, okay? For the safety. We're just gonna take it nice and slow. Or are you gonna go around? Oh, it is. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna do crazy stuff anyway. Alrighty, guys. So, Triple Frontier. Okay, pretty action one as well if you can last 2.5 hours. Alright. I did for Charlie Hunnam over here. So the road leading up to our structures on our far right. So the men crash land their helicopter in the cocaine fields right at the base of this hillside. After that, they have some altercations with some of the villagers before eventually paying them off. So they get their mules, okay, from the villagers out here, so they can continue on throughout the Andes Mountains, guys. Last but not least,